High winds brought an immense amount of damage, flooding, downed trees, those power outages. Brianna Hollis is joining us live from Styx River, and that is one area where meteorologists are concerned about flooding. Brianna, how are things looking to you being there on site at the moment?
Yeah, so we have been moving around a lot today. We're actually at Fish River right now, and it did crest yesterday around 20 feet, now back down to about 10 feet. But as you can see here, still a lot of cleanup to do, still not in the clear yet. This woman's home, you can see the deck is still partially underwater. It's also obviously, it got destroyed as the floodwaters came in, pushing all of that down. And she said, while, she was safe, her house is up, it's more elevated. There were a lot of people who ended up leaving, getting out of here. And that is something that Sheriff Haas Mack mentioned on Tuesday. He said he wanted everybody near the Styx River, the Fish River, and Perdido River to get away, get to higher ground as soon as possible, especially if their housing accommodations weren't safe. Now, if we take a look at the ground, you can see it's very, very muddy. My shoes are absolutely covered in mud right now. That's because the water was all the way up here, again, cresting at about 20 feet. So the homeowner says that's about 3 feet below that tiger right there. So you can imagine all of this. I would have been completely underwater if I was here yesterday. So just one of those other things. She said she was out on her kayak trying to go check on her neighbors, but instead of getting in down by the river on her dock, she ended up getting in at her deck up here. Cherish.
Wow, that is something. So yeah, okay, Fish River. And Brianna, have you talked to anyone else in that area who's just getting back and trying to see what's going to happen next?
Yeah, so there are a lot of people who still can't get to their homes because of either down power lines or trees. I know that was actually a struggle for me as I was trying to drive in. I had to park and walk a little bit further than I thought, and that's been something that a lot of people here have been pretty stressed out about. They're like, hey, I want to get back to my house. I want to see what's going on. I want to see if everything's okay. They're worried about the flooding and then the other obstacles that are getting in their way before they get over there.
Yeah.